put my headphones down there so it doesn't kind of, the microphone doesn't pick on it. It doesn't pick on it. Okay, so there's my pen. I've got my water, I remembered. The window's open, so please excuse any like windy sounds or whatever. So yes, welcome back to the stream. What time is it? It's like 12. Oh, it's nearly dead on 12. What's this one? Friend's house. Oh no. Some of the tracks aren't. Just two. Two tracks have been oh, was it like moved? So it doesn't pick up on the tracks anymore. Oh, who cares? It's just probably Kirby tracks, so probably. Did I not check? Oh, wrong one. Whoops. Oh, gosh darn, I hate it when it does that. It's like I'll put the pen to the screen, it just goes like right up here, like where the red square is, and just messes everything up. Well, not that drastic, but you know. So what's happened recently? I don't know. I don't know where to start really, because I just feel like I'm just getting so bored. Okay, I've nearly got it. Just leave it at that, it's fine. And it's like because Art Corp got cancelled for like a couple weeks, I've lost track. I've lost track of time, and the days are just blending together, and I'm just getting really bored. So I can't wait for that to go back on. But they said that at the end of August they're hoping to move the over 25s onto the Friday session, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Because of this massive gap, I feel like it should postpone it to September. Because I didn't ask for the freaking gap. But the staff did, I guess. Because they're understaffed right now, so... And I also feel like the new club isn't right for me. Because it's mainly like tech and all that. And I don't want to do tech. Like, or 3D printing. I just want to like a space to draw and talk to people, because it's not a social club. I was thinking, like, my mum's trying to get in contact with someone to help me out, like, and especially like getting my own place and all that. I hope I should ask her, the person she's talking to find an over 25s art club, not a tech club, because I'm considering like just revoking my membership at some point, because I just mainly want to get my business off the ground, and then just, I don't know, like just kind of focus on that instead and just try to make some art friends. But the problem is art is very liberal, like, well, new liberal, and I really don't trust like artists nowadays. Like, I can just like tolerate, just barely tolerate, like the freaking like liberals at or new liberals at the current art club, the main art club, I guess. No, it needs 40. Because like I don't spend all my time with them, so I just let it bother me too much. Because like they do say some like pretty stupid stuff, like, oh, there was this girl that said like, no wait, oh, I need to use some names. Wait, do I even care at this point? Wait, what? Oh yeah, got some Gran Turismo. Wait, should I just use names? Yeah, I don't care. So Kieran, this like bisexual guy who does like Pride merch and some generic merch of like just, I don't know. Yeah, okay, that's good. And Wait, so he was doing some asexual flags and he wasn't sure which way up the flag should be. And then this one girl's like, oh, I'm asexual. It's like, but when people say they're asexual, I still feel like in some sort of danger, because like it's kind of like they're saying, oh, I won't sexually assault you or anything because I'm asexual. I don't have those desires. But it has like a reverse psychology effect, and it makes me feel more in danger, because the people that tend to say talk against something or say they're not something, like tend to have the most to hide. Like the biggest example I can think of, like, or the easiest to understand, is like the Catholic priests. Like they're talking like, oh, don't have sex, don't masturbate and all that, but they touch little boys. But yeah, it's like that kind of effect. Like if people are saying, I won't sexually assault you, I'm gonna feel in danger, because why do you need to say that? I don't know. Hang on. Come on, there we go. And oh, what else was there? I think it's just mainly Kieran and that girl. Like, she wears an asexual badge on her bag, and I don't know. I just treat pride flags like a warning sign at this point. Just don't interact. Gosh, imagine avoiding pride flags in the art community. Like, I'll be avoiding everyone, like avoiding the rain. Like raindrops, to be more precise. It feels like an impossible task. Because if they don't have pride stuff, they have feminist stuff. Or stuff like Black Lives Matter and all that. I just can't escape all that stuff. I just want to like make art and just rock my brain a little bit. Not just no, I want to just turn off my brain and just relax. Instead, they're just they're necrosing my brain when they do all this drivel. So, oh yeah, but I do have like one friend who's a furry. Like he's trustable. I actually trust him more than everyone else. And that's strange. Like, I'm talking like the members, by the way. I usually find it easy to talk to staff when it comes to like going to groups. I tend to like talk to staff more than the members. No, it's too soon for that topic. What else has happened? So I went to a dairy farm, and we went there to get some ice cream, like some not homemade, freshly made ice cream. But yeah, we had dinner first because, you know, we can't have pudding before dinner. But then it turns out after we finished, the queue was freaking long. So, oh my gosh. It's like it went out the front door, and also there's so many freaking wasps. Like, there's more outside, obviously, because that's where they roam, but they got inside as well. But I'm so glad I didn't eat outside because of all like the meat and sugar that we had. Because like we had they had, like, my dad, Josie, and Grandma had tea, or coffee. I can't remember. Make that a little bit more dynamic. I don't know. And oh yeah, because I had Coke Zero. It's a bit loud, but it's that nice summer mood, you know. I wonder if it's possible to have like a leveler thing on for the music, so I don't have to keep like constantly change the volume. I listen to this music and I just imagine the Mortal Kombat characters just enjoying a nice day by the beach. There we go. Gosh, who wants to go to the beach? So there was wasps and... oh. Hang on, I should deal with this netting real quick. I don't want it near the plug in case of like fire hazard or something. Oh, there it is. Just want to keep it from going near the plugs. There we go. What music is on? Oh, Bullfrog's theme. It's very quiet. I'm not turning it back up. Oh, good damn it. And I've had a cold for the past like couple of weeks now. Well, probably a few weeks by this point. More than 2. And I don't know, it's just nothing gets rid of. I even changed my bed, like my bedding. So like if there's any like dust or pollen from outside trips on it, it's like not there, but still getting freaking allergies. It's stupid, I tell you. Oh, yeah, and I'm also trying to get this done before the end of August. Because the original goal was to get this done by the end of July, but something happened and oh yeah, the shop update happened. So I'm going to get this done by the end of August. I just like this tune. Balrog theme is good theme. Just want it to... That don't look right. It's meant to be slightly bigger. Because it's an adult bubbly. What's this? Are you out there? No, no. It's a ghost. The ghost out there. I'm scared. I want to run away. I'm so scared of ghosts. I can't do it that way. Oh, that looks awful. Oh my gosh. Nope. Good enough. Good enough. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what actually the lyrics are. We like to party. Because I think Balrog does like to party in Las Vegas. Or more like just to go to the casino and gamble money away. And in one of his endings, he actually loses all his money. And, no, I think that's just a dynamic background. Like saying, just have like those action lines. And then, bring that down here. Make it a bit wider. That's a funny little face. Oh yeah, I also got to show page 11. And now we got Guy's theme. So then, Tierra's carrying... Tierra's carrying Tio. And then Pyro's like, no, you gotta get away. Like, and then she's like, oh yeah, that's when she's saying you gotta get away. And Tierra's like, Pyro, no, you're the one meant to be getting away. That's why I'm doing this. And then Chark is like, oh, now's my chance. And then he's like catching up. And then this page happens. I'm doing this page because on page 11, like this panel, I kind of want to do the background, but I want to plant this bit because I think there's a slight inconsistency. So I'm gonna do some corrections and all that. Oh, it's such a bloody pain. But it is what it is, I guess. And then this part might be a bit of a like thicker lines. Don't put too much effort. Yeah, I just remembered my dream. But then I also remembered Ed, Edd n Edda, but I don't remember if I dreamt about them or not. Gosh, I miss Ed, Edd n Edda. Like, that was like one of my childhood shows. I also watched Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I want to watch my old cartoons again. I also want to watch the old SpongeBob again. That one. Because like, they have like 100 episodes on DVD. There's a pigeon outside. It's pretty close. Oi! Pigeon! It's right there, I can see it. But if I get my phone to take a picture of it, but it'll fly away. It's fucking away. Wait, where is my phone at? Actually, no, it's over there. I don't care enough. It's just a pigeon, but it's right there, a couple meters away. Wait, so Billy and Mandy, Ed, Edd n Edda. I watched a bit of Johnny Bravo. I never watched Samurai Jack. It looked, I don't know, it was a bit too serious-ish. But I watched Billy and Mandy though. That's like a year-round Halloween cartoon. Wait, let me draw the teeth on a different layer. I'm just giving like shape, like no, it's like where it goes in the gums, like sort of thing. Makes it look a bit more lively, not flat. Brilliant. And what else did I watch? I watched Powerpuff Girls quite a lot because that was one of my favourite cartoons when I was growing up. Then there was Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Gosh, I think... No, it's not the start of my characters, but the idea of imaginary friends was like the start of my characters. Like before I made them into characters. Hang on, gosh, an itch. Like back in primary school, like me and my best friend at the time, we would play this game, and he would tell me about this like alternate dimension where these characters would reside, and we could visit them if we perform this magic spell. But I asked him to do it for me, but it'll kind of be like making up excuses, but I kind of just went along with it. But I still made up the characters. Like, I think the only character I have from that is Corn Pop. Like popcorn, but with the words swapped around. And I just imagine, like, because he said that in order to go to this land, what was it? We have to stand on a puddle, wave a magic wand, and like do a spell, and then we'll go into the puddle and into this alternate dimension where all our characters are. And but like he said that it's like all underwater because we're in the puddle. But I still made up like mammalian characters and all that. So when I said mammalian, it made me think of a joke from SpongeBob when Sandy says, well, that she's going to hibernate, and then SpongeBob was like can I join in? And then oh crap, how did it go? It's like Sandy said, no SpongeBob, it's a mammalian thing, and then SpongeBob says, Sandy, I am 100% mammal. I didn't get it when I was a kid, but I do now. And then I erase these. Actually, no. I just remembered. I just do this. So, what other cartoons? Obviously, I watched SpongeBob. I watched a bit of Fairly Odd Parents because we had Nickelodeon as well, Cartoon Network. But I think I preferred like old Cartoon Network over Nickelodeon. Oh, smaller brush because they're further away. That's my phone. Hang on, I have to get this. My phone's so dark. Oh yeah, I posted about my dream. Oh yeah, after I had my dream, I was looking for my old TV again on eBay and such, but it's not like that it's rare. It's just that it's not as common as like just the other Bush TVs. And I was also looking for like the model number, but when I searched for that model number, it's like it only came up with the black variants, not the silver one. And I want the silver one because that's what I had. And it also had a record feature, and I feel like if I do get a classic TV with a record feature, would I be able to record like a gameplay, like on a video, like a video tape? Is this loud? It sounds loud because it's coming from my headphones. No, I think that's fine. Hang on, I've got itchy nose. Oh, that's better. Gosh, just nothing but itchiness. Go away. Yes, I wouldn't mind. Oh, because I want to get a CRTV again. I think what I should do is just get one that's good enough for now until I'm able to get my old TV back, and then sell the one that I have. But I need to get one that's close, and also convince my mum to like hold on to it. But I don't think. I think I'll be able to convince Lisa, but I don't know what I'll be able to do. Cause like, imagine explaining to normies like how CRTVs are better for classic games. Like, oh, what's wrong with your TV? It should be more modern. Well, I say normies, it's not. You know what I mean. Just close this bit off just in case. Cause I don't know. I just want to see my games on a CRTV again. And I also saw this really strange TV that was the exact model that I've had, but it was off-brand. Like, is that a thing? Like, it was so strange because like everything was there, but it didn't have the Bush branding on it. And I don't know, it was really strange when I saw it. That's good enough. Almost good enough. Ah, dude. Circles is like one of my weaknesses. Oh yeah, and Tia is using Tio as like a shield. Cause like he's the bad guy as well. Obviously. I don't know. I also saw some blank videotapes at it's like a post office that used to be near that is near my old home. So I'm tempted to just like go over and like buy a couple. And when I get my CRTV, like with the recording feature, then I can finally freaking put some gameplay on the videotape. And it's also possible to put like HDMI to SCART, so I can play like I want to see like a Switch game on a CRTV. That'd be so freaking cool. I've seen a video that explains like how to do it, but it just seems so easy. Like it didn't need a 15-minute video for it. So so I can get my Switch and then just like hook up like the new Animal Crossing on it or something, because I've had the classic Animal Crossing on it, I think, or was that, oh, I don't know, too far back, because I got my current TV back in 2010 and it still works, but it's a digital TV, not CRTV. Oh yeah, and I also remember taking pictures of my old screen and wondering why I kept doing all these line things. Like, what's this? What's all these lines? But yeah, I understand what that is now. And I'll always try and find the best angle to take a picture of the TV screen. Because like back in 2008, 2009, I think it was 2009 specifically, I would take like snapshots of like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, of like characters doing something funny or in cool poses, and I would upload them to my Facebook. And but it turns out you can actually get the screenshot information and just convert it to a PNG. But I didn't know of it at the time. I don't know if it was released at that point, but I don't know. I also remember wanting to mod my do some mods for Smash Bros. Brawl, but I could not for the life of me get Homebrew on my Wii because my neighbor had oh, what's it called, Twilight Princess, but not me. But I have it now, and I could easily just, if I had my my Wii, I can put the mod on now. But it's at Mum's house. But I'm in no rush to do it because, like, I don't know, who even still plays like mod switches, Wii's. Hang on, I need a drink, but I'm gonna do this first. Oh yeah, we've got some Bad Future music from Sonic CD. I'm kind of tempted to do a video of like which version I prefer, like certain tracks, like the American or European version. I think it'll mostly be the European version, like, to be honest, but there are some good American tracks. I think I've already talked about this, but I don't know. I think I wrote it down somewhere. Like, I don't know. I think the notes were in a folder at my mum's house, but I don't care enough to. I could just rewrite it, especially since if my opinion changed. What American tracks do I like? The Quartz Quadrant Good and Bad Future is quite nice. The bonus stage, that's quite. Oh, I prefer that one over the Japanese one, or Japanese, European, whatever. And what else is there? The main theme, I prefer, and also Cosmic Eternita. Wait, is in the American version, is Sonic Boom like the opening theme and the ending theme? Cause I don't know, I've never like found out. Because I don't play in the American track. It also sounds really weird. Like some of the songs just sound like they don't really belong there. Because I think it's because they rushed the music production. And also, why did they change the music? It's fine. And I feel like I've got a sneeze coming. I ain't got a tissue nearby. I don't know, I should just do it away from the mic. Oh, that's weaker. I just blew my nose and just went all squeaky. Well, no, it just did a squeaky sound. Oh, the track. I don't remember what all the tracks. I think I've only got a couple of the American tracks. Oops. Why is it? Oh, I should put on a different. There we go. All nice and nice. Gosh, my word power is like over 100 right now. No, my wording level. See? It's over 100. Oh yeah, I've been addicted to making amiibo cards because I've been trying to scrounge some money together to pay for more chips. Because I'm trying to just not spend it all at once and just make all the amiibos at once. I think I've got like 9 left, but I just want more. Because I'm also trying to sell some amiibos, but it's kind of hard right now. I feel like I'm fiercely outcompeted because like everyone's just using the official art and or just like getting the simple discs and just I don't know. But with me, I actually draw the freaking character, so I charge like £5 because that's a reasonable price. But I need to sell 5 in order to get enough to buy more with like to recoup the costs and to buy more. Like that's the idea. I think I have issues, mate. That's fine, keep going. Who wants to play? Oh, speaking of Streets of Rage, I am fuming with that game right now, like the 4th one, because I bought the DLC, but my PS4 absolutely refuses to install it. Like, it says purchased, but I'm thinking I might have to re-download it or something. But I want to play the freaking X's Nightmare thing. That's exactly what it's called. But I want to play it. But it won't let me. And I want to play as the new characters. What's this one? I can't hear it from here. Oh, there we go. I think it's time for the character colours now. And I've got these colour swatches, so it makes it a whole lot easier. But sometimes I do forget like a little spot every now and then, but what can you do? Wait, yeah, I did draw his tail. I've got character colours. No wait, is that one? I somehow have memorised it. Don't know how I've done it, but oops. Oh yeah, I've always got the colours for the tongues and everything, and the inside of the mouths. I always just do it the same colour because it's easier. Oh, I forgot a bit. I forgot to draw the side of Chart's mouth. Oops, long brush. There we go. Looking nice and dandy. Oh yeah, I also... I'll do that in a sec. Wait, well, no. Actually, I need to pop to the loo, but yeah, I'll do that now. Enjoy the music while I just quickly pop away for a sec. Plenty of time. It might get dark next time, so I put it on random. My character scene. Oh, I love this freaking theme. I'm sorry. Just have to listen to it in your own time. Just put my gloves back on. What was I talking about? I don't remember. I don't remember anything anymore. Right, let me get my phone. Oh no, only 13% remaining. Oh well. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, I'm not good. Oh. Oh yeah. I need to do the outline for the frickin' this panel. Whoop. Oh, you can't see it, but the line is there because you can see it's. Oh, seriously, I've only just gone up and down the stairs. Gosh, I seriously need to freaking get more fit. I have like I don't know. I eat a lot of protein. I should be like having freaking like massive muscles, but my mum is stronger than me. Like absolutely shameful. I should work out or something, but I don't know. I don't have the like the energy to work out or anything. Oh, I want to select. Oh yeah, we've got the wait. Which I think this Top Gear came first, rather than the TV show. I was just thinking about Top Gear. Oops, I used the wrong colour. There we go. Because he's got darker colours than Pyware. Because he's bad. He's bad, but blue. He's bad but blue. I'm weird. But then again, I embrace it, and it's not like major weird, like something that's just like, oh, nah, bro. I keep thinking about the video of the shoe bill thing, whatever it's called, I forget. And it just sounds like a freaking, gunfight. It sounds like an American neighborhood, basically. Like, nature is weird. I want to keep the flowers at least somewhat consistent. Let me just get a reference. I'm still thinking about that picture, video. Oh yeah, I also saw a video of like frogs. They make this weird sound, like mwah, mwah. It's kind of funny. Come on, give a good reference. I'll just use this one. Whoop. Oh yeah, I was playing the. Oh yeah, I was playing this game back on the what was it, the homebrew Nintendo DS apps, and oh my god, it's like it's riddled with freaking issues, but it's still playable, but it's just so much like visual issues and occasional slowdown. But I really do not want to play it in that condition. I'm surprised, like, the 3DS is capable of fully 3D, like, models, but it can't handle emulation. Like, what the hell is your freaking problem, programmers? Is it because they don't have, like a dev kit or something? Like, if they have a dev kit, like, would that... Oh crap, I drew the flowers on the wrong layer. Like, would that make everything better? Like, because in its current condition, like, it's absolutely, like, just... Nah, bruh. So, I don't know. Playing Sonic on the 3DS is just fine. Like, I think there's just, like, a couple, like, insignificant slowdowns, but that's about it. Or it's, like, a non-issue. Gosh, I missed this. I want to get this game on the actual like console, but apparently retro games are going up in price, and yeah, that's fun. Yeah, because I remember playing this when I was a kid, and I couldn't really like fully understand how to play it properly. So I'd like run out of fuel and lose. My brother used to play this game, and I just watch, and that's the preferred way of playing it. I think shading should be up next, but yeah, let's do shading now. What else? What else did I? The other game that just popped in my mind was Primal Rage. I hate that game. I still kind of do, because of like the childhood scarring. I don't know. I just don't want to see that game ever again. No, I just want to stick to nice and simple, non-scary Pokemon. Oh yeah, I also bought Cooking Mama 2. Like, I think it's just mainly because of all the hype, but also when I play that game, I kind of just feel in the mood to cook something. But whenever I do, it just doesn't turn out right if it's not spaghetti bolognese. It's like that vegetable soup I keep trying to cook. It just don't work. It just doesn't taste very nice. What's wrong? Oh yeah, you're vegetable, that's why. Oh, but don't I want to eat more healthy there? I'm trying, but I just can't. What music is this? Oh, Puerto Blanco. Oh, speaking of Puerto Blanco, I want to try and learn Spanish, but I don't have the self-discipline to do it like myself. I don't know. I feel like I'm too old to learn a new language. No. Because I think I just like the way that Spanish sounds. And I feel like it'll be a useful thing to learn, especially like because of like Latin Americans, like they use the internet. I can go into their spaces and be like, hey yo, I mean, hola, fellow españoles. Hey, wait a second. No, espera un minuto. She said, españoles, not Latinos. She's a fake. Una imposta. Oh no. I don't want to put too much details around the teeth because that'll just be scary. Like, it's just scary that I can in view like of the mouth, but because if you want to make things more scary, add details to the teeth. That's how you do it. Whoop. But yeah, I know that advice fully well, so I'm not gonna do it. Gosh, I want to go to Spain now, but can't do that because we can't travel. Even then, where would I go? Because I want to go somewhere that's like non-touristy. It's like not like Madrid or Barcelona, because I would like to go back to Barcelona, but I just want to go somewhere that's like more rural and like just not infested with freaking tourists, because like the Spaniards absolutely hate tourists, like in like the main cities, especially Barcelona. Like the Spaniards hate the Brits basically. Like, not even talking about the football fans. Like I think everyone in Europe hates England football fans. Like, we are, well, they are, because I'm not an England football fan. I'm not a football fan in general. Like, they're infamous for for like just trashing up the places, like wherever they go. They pick fights with Russians, for goodness sake. Like when they went to Russia to like for a match or something, like they're willing to pick fights with Russians. Like that tells you everything you need to know about English football fans. Is it comparable to like American like football fans? I don't know, because I'm not really sure what they're like, but I know that people get dedicated to their freaking teams and all that. But how dedicated? Like dedicated enough that your fan base is infamous enough for like just trashing up foreign places. And also, like the Prime Minister had to like jump in because during the World Cup, like English football fans were making racist remarks towards like the footballers that missed the penalties, and they kept like making like racist remarks. Let's leave it down. And then the Prime Minister chimed in saying that he's disappointed that that English football fans would do this, but it's like this is what you get when you breed freaking like hooligans. Like football is a hooligan sport. I don't know. I hate football fans sometimes. Oh yeah, I forgot to colour in the dust on his feet. Like little screechy like. And of course, an obligatory not all fans. I just pushed that out. I nearly made a stupid joke and I just didn't want. Don't make it. Oh yeah, and sometimes, like, I was just thinking, like, not long after hearing about Chris Chan's crimes, I don't know, I was just so freaking baffled by that. Like, oh, what was it? Like, I found out from the Kiwi Farms. It was on the top of the... Oh yeah, the top of the page, like, saying that he was, removed from his house. And, gosh, it's like a weird chapter in... I would say my life, but it's not my life, it's Chris's life. I don't know. People be strange. I don't know. And oh yeah, I was thinking, it's like things are just so dark right now. Like people just have like a dark secret, and then I say that, and then people are like, "Oh, what's your dark secret?" And it's like, I ain't telling you my secrets. Like, oh, I thought about this a while ago, but then I went to my friend's house and just forgot everything. And I also wonder if my mum like knows about Chris Chan, like, because he's even made it in mainstream media, like mainstream media in Bulgaria, like in the middle of nowhere. That's like a second world country. Like they immigrate to the UK for a better life, basically. Like one of those countries that just like immigrate en masse. Oops, wrong layer. Yeah, and I just kind of wonder if I should get into like Moomin, like, because I've watched some episodes and it's actually really wholesome. Like, it just feels too pure for me. But sometimes I just want something that's just no like dark like secret or just double meanings or anything. It's just wholesome, like family friendly fun. And just something nice and just something you can hug. I just kind of consider getting into Moomin, especially since Picassory like always talks about Moomin and always names like a Pokemon after Moomin. So it's something worth getting into. And also like making merchandise for as well. Yeah, just getting into the fandom so you can make money from the fandom. Because like with the Pokemon fan base, like there's just such horrible people in the fandom. Like people are just like, you know, you got the fairies, like the perverts, like they just have to sexualize their favorite like fairy Pokemon. Like I don't want any of that. I just want wholesome non-18 plus fun. Because I think they have Moomin episodes on YouTube, so I can just easily watch it if I wanted to. It's just a matter of I don't know, paying attention. Because I just put on like YouTube videos of like playthroughs when the person's just like talking. Kind of like what I'm doing now, just talking. And let's make loud. Oh yeah, it's not as loud. Oh yeah, I also thought of a story idea for one of my characters. I don't know, I'm just too tired to explain like the plot. But it basically involves like one of like my characters like is like he wants to grow up to be like his dad, and then he gets in serious trouble because he takes some of his dad's stuff without permission, and one of them includes his police hat and his gun, and it's like, and then he gets in like serious trouble, and it kind of goes through the mindset like, I just want to be like you, but he didn't think that he would get in that much trouble. It's just, oh, you shouldn't steal, like that sort of thing. And because I feel like a lot of like modern stories like just don't have like father relationships anymore, like positive father role models. It's always like oh, F you dad, I'm gonna rebel. So I just want something that's like, it's like a negative interaction, but it, what's the word, amounts to something positive, that sort of thing. Because like a lot of people just hate their fathers now. Or you could be the main character and your father is dead. Or you could be Dio Brando and your father's an abuser. But that was written way before like modern like nonsense and all that. I don't know. I don't know. I should know more. I should stop saying I don't know all the time. I say that when I just finish a topic. It's like, blah blah blah. I don't know. It's just music's quiet. Hang on a sec. Oh, yeah, I'm tired. But I'm always tired. Not that I'm proud. Like, there are people that are usually proud of like being tired all the time. It's like, that ain't something to be proud of. You should get that sorted. Like, I just keep having such crap sleep because of my freaking hay fever allergies or whatever. So I'm trying to sort it out, but nothing seems to be working. But I'm gonna try take some tablets like before bed and right after I wake up, because it's always when I'm in bed it acts up. So yeah, just kind of tackle it when the problems come up, you know. God, I'm so hungry now. God, it's nearly dinner time, that's why. Oh. Oh crap, what's the other topic I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, I've also got a character story planned. Like, I'm kind of rewriting the backstory of one of my characters. And it turns out the more I write, like, the character's Rustler's backstory, that's his name, the more, well, the less of a childhood he has. Because, like, it starts off, like, his childhood's, like, normal, he's got his friends, and like family there. But then his country has like a terrorist problem. They're trying to like kidnap children to recruit for their like army, so to say. And they're not lenient, so to say. And so I'm still trying to think, like trying to solidify the canon of like where he comes from, because it's not in Girona. He's from outside, and well, Girona is basically like more than half of the Earth. So he's like that small fraction from that outside. But it's kind of like based on like South America, like those type of countries. But I'm still trying to like think of it. But I also want to go like original, like an original route, so it's not like directly based on those countries. It's just inspired. But anyway, so the locals then decide to get all the children, because like, you know, the targets, and send them away. And then they get sent to Girona, and but then Rustler gets separated from his friends, but then he gets given his like his sibling's egg, so he's carrying his like unborn sibling to a strange new land, and it's much colder because he lives in the tropical, or lived in the tropical climate, and then so he's got to like keep this egg nice and warm in a cold climate. Not that it's like winter when he goes, but it's like much colder than, because he goes from like a South American tropical environment to like a British environment. Like even our summers are like their winters. I've actually experienced a winter time in a different like country where it's usually warmer, and it still felt warm, like a British summer, but without the excruciating heat. Like it actually felt nice. Because the rule with British heat is that it feels like you're freaking dying. Like no in between. It's like either cold or you're dying. I'm actually wearing shorts right now, like knee length shorts. I don't know. I just don't want full trousers right now. Okay, I think that's enough for the shading. Oh yeah, I need to do the background, but hang on, save? I haven't saved it the entire time. And I think I'll just start on page 13. Whoop. Itchy nose. Oh, that's a funny page. View, new. Okay, so I can keep it small this time because there's no double panels, like double the width. Crap, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Russell's backstory. So then after the the major freaking immigration, like the king like grants not sovereign citizenship to like all the immigrants, like under the condition that they obey the law, because like he's very strict when it comes to he kind of enforced some strict like rules for them. Like if they break the law, they'll get severely punished because he hates lawbreakers. But obviously Russell's he's a good guy. Character lines. And while he's there in the grandeur land of Girona Kingdom, he comes across a like word it in my mind, like two oh yeah, I forgot to say that he's a spike tortoise. That's what his species is called. And then he finds two more, but they've been long dead because they were attacked by wild animals and they couldn't like defend themselves. And also they had an egg with him, so then he took the egg and then like raised it as his own sibling, I guess. But with Rustler, he kind of assumes like a father role instead of a big brother, like over the years. Hang on, my throats keep getting so damn dry. Not only because I'm talking, because of freaking allergies. I can breathe through my nose just fine, but it just dries out my damn like mouth and throat. Oh yeah, one time I woke up with like my tongue was just dry. Oh my gosh, it just felt so awful. I've actually experienced it quite a few times before, but gosh, nah, it just feels so awful. Ooh. Oh yeah, in this page, so Tio is still like standing in front of Chark, and then he then throws Tio into his mouth, and Pyro's like, oh, you shouldn't do that. That's mean. Because she's a good girl. She's an angel. And then they run off and like, okay, let's think of a plan. I've got an idea. Because like he's on with the ideas. Make it a bit. There we go. Oh dear me. I want eggs for dinner. Definitely in the mood for eggs. I think I might cook 3 eggs instead of 2, cause I bought small eggs recently instead of like the normal size. Cause they're like tiny eggs. Feels like I'm committing a crime against like dicky birds or something. Pac-Man, but not quite the same shape. Well, the exact same shape. Alright, so the eggs hatch. Well, the other non-blood related egg hatched first, and it's a little baby girl, and then he names her Rustina. And then his younger brother hatches, and then he finishes off his education and all that. Then after he leaves, he's like, oh, what do I want to do? But then he learns to play the guitar, then forms a band, and then just explodes in popularity. So he's like a major pop star. Pop star or rock star? Because he starts off with rock and roll, and then kind of moves on to rock. Because it's like, because Rustler is like the Girona version of Shakin' Stevens. Because that's what Shakin' Stevens does. He started off with rock and roll and moved on to rock. And then Contra, but I'm not sure. Because then he spends his like teenagehood like raising his younger siblings. And then becomes a pop star and like just lets them live a comfortable life. And then he does go back to his home country when I wrote it down. What's the name of the country? But the paper's covered by stuff right now, and I'm not in the mood to move it all. But I do need to tidy up that little section of the freaking room though. But I'm going around Mum's on Wednesday, so I can drop off a couple just stuff, and some stuff that I need to like drop off anyway. So like that belongs to Mum. So yeah, I feel like in Girona Kingdom there's a lot of positive father roles compared to like normal media. I don't know. Maybe I just don't want like the worst for my characters. Although that shouldn't get in the way of like having them like giving them like a hard time for stories and stuff. I've also like there's also one character that's like a single father as well. So there's like that, and one character in particular that has like divorced parents. But that's not really explored. Like, I don't know, too boring. Whoop. Circles is such a pain to bloody draw. Just needs to look up a little bit more. There we go. Just... Oops. Erased too much. I erased too much, man. Oh yeah. The bell tower. I love this friggin' tune. Crap, I forget. Nope, I forget. Oh yeah, and I also think that, like, because there's, Paul, who goes through, like, who puts his dad through the most freaking, like, stress, because he's such, not a rebel, but he's, like, he tries to be independent, but at the same time, his father's trying to help him, because Paul doesn't know everything, because he's still a teenager. But he wants to be treated like an adult. But he can't do that just yet. Should I put on... keep it without. Makes it look a bit less evil. Oh yeah, I also got like no, don't spoil it. No, I don't want to spoil that just yet. That's good sheep. Oh sorry, I didn't mean to swear while doing a oh what's it? Tuggle Pet stream? Naughty sound. Wait, where is she? Like, oh, I'm so disappointed in Sam right now. She swore on my stream. I could just cry right now. Every time you swear, Pari gets disappointed. And my neighbours are outside. Gosh, they're gonna freaking hear me. But I don't know. Just make it sound like I'm having a conversation with someone. Oh yes, I'm definitely having a conversation with someone else. I don't know, I can't bother to keep up that voice. It's a bit tiring to do that voice. Oh wait, that needs to be down like so. Oh yeah, I remember when I first heard the song on Rayman 1 and I recorded it on my phone, like my old Nokia phone. And I used to listen to music. I had like 3 minutes of like memory. And instead of like how it is today. It's like when I get bored of a song, I have to delete it and then replace it with something else. Oh gosh, that shape is awful. It looks like she's being squished or something. Because the thing with Pyre's body shape is like, it's kind of, she's a little bit wider on the bottom, like with this picture. Like you can see she's wider at the bottom. Hang on. Oh, that's just stupid. Okay, there we go. That'll do for now. Not meant to be perfect. So I think it takes me like 2 days to do a page. So I have wait, how many pages do I have? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 24 days. So I best pick up the freaking effort. Because then I've also got some filler pages to fill in too. Like just to keep it like, because of how books are, like when you have the pages, like you have to have like a certain amount. I have like 22 pages like of comics, but I'll need like the cover, then 22 pages of the, I don't know, I think it's like 24 pages. Hang on, I need to check. Mix them. I think that's the company I want to print with. I'm checking this out off without brochures. Zine printing. Zine. So A5. That's not what I want. Pages. 24. Yeah, so I need like 2 filler pages. I'm hungry. my mood right now. Hungry. I'm hungry. I want food. I want to be like this. I'm just eating something. Oh, I can go for some chicken right now. Some healthy, hopefully not deep fried chicken. It don't matter too much, don't let it bother me. This is why it takes me so damn long to draw a freaking page. It's because I care too much about the detail. Whoop. And it's throwing... What else is there about my characters? Oh yeah, we gotta do a bit more of a backstory with Rubiko. Like, cause she has like a bit of a history. But I don't want to get into that right now, because that's also a spoiler. I'm just wondering, like, if people be like, "Hey Sam, can you do like representation of like bad parents, please?" What for you? Like, I don't know. I don't know, because it just depends. Because, like, I don't know. I don't want to make my media about other people, like, specifically. Like, I don't want to represent everything and everyone. Even though the appeal of Gerona Kingdom is that there's like all sorts of different type of people, because of like, because the country is like an amalgamation of like over 100 countries, like made into one. And those countries are like based on our countries. Hang on, let me try and get this. This is annoying. It's this bit. I just can't get it. Oh, for fuck's sake, mate. Okay, let me try the other way around again. Oh my god. Just try and make it work. And this is another reason why I just can't draw circles. Because he's closer to the camera, so his lines will be a bit thicker. And he's throwing, so I gotta draw whoosh. Gosh, I'm so hungry. I can only think about food right now. To show that his arms are there. I can also go for a nice drive. Just put on some Gran Turismo music and just, I don't know, just enjoy the sights. And then, whoop, whoop. Clicking my hands because I don't know why I do that. It doesn't make anything feel better. I just do it just because. And also, like, another reason why I'm hesitant to put, like, non-positive or negative parent roles is because, well, you shouldn't be a bad parent. And I highly doubt any parents are, like, reading my stories to be like, oh, I shouldn't have treated my kid like that. Oh, I should reconsider my actions. I don't know. It just feels pointless because, like, I don't know. I'll think about it, I guess. Just think of a way to implement it, but do it well. Not be like, oh my gosh, like, my dad's like so annoying. He keeps telling me to take my makeup off and stop dressing like a whore. I'll show you who's a whore, Dad. Like that. If anything, I'll have like a negative like child role model, like just be like, you shouldn't be like this. Stop being a douche. Like, don't be like this character. I was just thinking about Fiona, because, like, her character, like, arc, so to say, is that she's a bit of a normer, but she's trying to not be a normer. And she suggests all, like, stuff to do and places to go and all that. But then something goes wrong. Because it's Fiona's suggestion. And I also think that I probably focus on the fathers more than the mother characters, because there's another story idea I have of like two father characters, Russell and Cheng. Like they go they see like something suspicious is going on in their neighborhood, and they're like, oh, we should kind of just like poke our nose in a little bit, just like see if we can do something about it. But then they get tangled in like a local gang's affairs, and then by the end of the story, like they're like being questioned by the police, and then oh yeah, I love this tune. And then Alexander, who's like interviewing, like, hey, aren't you like my neighbours? Yeah, I think so. I think I've seen you around before. No, wait, Cheng's the second version, the sequel to it. It's Russell and Mojo. I can't concentrate. And then, yeah, they poke their nose in. Although I still need to think of a real name for Mojo. That's his stage name. I need to think of a real name, but I can't think of one. Can someone help me out? Because I don't know. His temporary name is Stephen Cooling, but there could be like a better name for him. Oops, that's not right. Ah, good enough. I just want to get back. I want to get around to like drawing, like doing the stories for my my Girona Kingdoms characters. Got 8 issues to go. No, this one and 7 more. But I'm thinking of just cutting off to 7 issues instead, just to make things a bit easier for myself. And then I can make it into a manga, and it'll take a whole lot less time. And I've also been thinking about the oh, what do you call it? The Zelda recipe book idea. So I'm just considering waiting to see if Breath of the Wild 2 has a cooking mechanic. Because if so, then it would definitely be a good time to do it then. And if not, then people won't play Breath of the Wild 1 anymore. But I feel like it might be a redundant idea. Unless there's still like numbers to prove that they do still play that game. But I don't know. I should have thought of the idea a whole lot sooner, but I didn't know there was like a local printer, so. Cops. Oh, pardon me. It's just a little bad. I don't ever want to go on a ship. It just seems scary to me. I'm just like nervous about planes as it is, but like boats, like I don't know, that seems more scary than planes, to be honest. Because this is a ship theme on Pokemon. And then it's got like a nice tune. I really love it. But I don't know, I won't really go on about it. Oh, I have been on one, but I mean like a cruise. Like if it's just like a narrowboat, then I would. Because like they just go down the canals and not like in the middle of freaking nowhere ocean. So I'm not too nervous about that. Because then I can just like doggy paddle to the ground, like to land, instead of like just holding on to something for buoyancy and hoping I get found by like, I don't know, airplanes or something. Like however you get found. Oh yeah, I've watched a video about a guy who got lost at sea for like, because he went into this plane like in this like little like radio like section, but then something went wrong with the plane, and then they both like crashed into the ocean. Like both people survived, but the guy the video's about, like, he was just drifting, like basically waiting to see land, and then eventually does find it. Oh yeah, the title of the video was like, you know, this person who crashed in the ocean. And I was like, alright, try me. And then it turns out the guy who crashed into the ocean was Clint Eastwood, and I was like, I did not know that. Okay, that's pretty that was worth watching. And yeah, I've learned something new watching that video. But it's just scary to think, like, just like drifting in the ocean, just nothing but blue all around you. I don't know. I don't think I'll survive in the ocean. Especially since you can't drink the ocean water because of all the salt. But cats can. Because cats have like efficient enough, I think it was kidneys, that they can actually filter out the salt. but we're cursed. And it's a shame too, because I love the taste of salt. But not salty water. That's disgusting. Come on. This is an excellent tune. There we go. It's so cool. I love it. It's so cool. I'm just thinking, there's something about Pikachu's videos that kind of bothers me a little bit. Like, he has this trope, like, when guys like talk about girls and like, oh, I think this girl is cute, I think I might like send her an email or send her a gift or something, then he kind of makes it out to be creepy. It's like, I don't know, like, it's just strange, but I don't know. Like, just stop trying to make guys' attraction to women creepy. But then I remember that I don't know. He talks about this this book called Monster Girl Encyclopedia, and I googled it. Not impressed. And it's like about girls that feed off of like men's energy, and it's like, oh, it's one of those type of books. But never any monster boys or monster men, because obviously I don't know. I feel like the concepts of like I don't know, just like sexy masculinity in general just doesn't feel marketable like all the time. It's just like, usually you use like attractive women, like, even for women's products. Like, the closest thing I can think of is like perfume adverts and this Diet Coca-Cola advert of okay, so this woman, well, these women, like, they was just like at a picnic, and then they see this guy like mowing the grass, and he's like got his shirt on, and you can tell he's like all muscular and everything. And then one of the women like rolled down a can of Diet Coke, and it like stops in front of this guy, and then he opens it, he just like squirts out all over his shirt and everything, and then the women like, oh, and then he takes off his shirt, and then obviously, you know, he's all muscular, he's like, and all that, and the music's like moody, and yeah, it really sets the mood for that shirtless guy. Like, oh yeah, he's shirtless and all that. I don't know, I think that's like the last like non-perfume advert I've seen with an attractive guy, like marketed towards women. Like, because I think attractive men is like reserved for gay men instead of women. And I've said this before, but what gay men and straight women want in a man is two totally different things. So it's like, even if it's like got like guys in like a gay guy's advert or something, it's not for me, because I'm a woman. Now I've seen what gays like and I don't like it. Oh dear me. I don't know. Life is, I guess life is just strange that way or something. Not referencing that game. That's lesbian related. No, I was just thinking of Marvel, because they have a crap ton of lesbians, but they're trying to market it towards women. Like women in general, not lesbians. They're trying to, I think they're trying to aim it at straight and lesbians, like straight women and lesbians, and it's like lesbians aren't really into comics, and straight women don't want to see lesbians. I don't know. That's just me though. That's just me. I don't like female on female interaction. Like, that's not my jam. I don't even like jam. Jam's gross. Oh yeah, when I was eating this ice cream, like this, like cheap co-op ice cream, like the jam that was on it just tasted horrible. Not just because it's raspberry, it just tasted horrible. I hated it, but I ate it anyways because like Dad bought it, and I just didn't want to waste it. I even said to him, like, oh, thanks for the ice cream. I don't really like it, but I just eat it anyways. Because I don't like wasting food. No, I hate wasting food. Especially animal products, as I keep saying on this channel. Do not waste animal products. That's very mean to the animals. And all that virtue signaling stuff. How long have I been going? About an hour and a half, but oh, it's actually dinner time now. I still feel like talking though. I'll have dinner later, just a little bit later. And wait, where was I? Wait, why is that's a strange little angle bit there? What else has happened? I don't know. Oh yeah, so with the Amiibo side hubber, because it's like my Amiibos, I'm just, instead of like making them all at once, I should just like draw the cards, like draw them out first, and then get the chips. Like while I'm waiting for like sales to come through for like extra funding for my freaking addiction, I can't help myself. I must buy more. I just like listening to the song. Like, I just remembered. I watched a video about Turkish wrestling, and it's like, I think Turkey's a Muslim country, but it's like Turkish wrestling's like you're putting your hand on the other guy's crotch, and it's like you have to. What is it? No, you put your hands down his pants or hand, and it's like you have to do that for like 3 seconds to win, like win a round or something, and you actually do like kind of get a bit hands there. It's like, oh my gosh. Because I was kind of curious, like, because I've never seen Turkish wrestling, because I know you cover yourself in oil and then you just wrestle, but yeah, I thought I'll just watch a video about it, and then it's like, oh my gosh. I'm surprised Hakan doesn't try to do that. Hakan being the character from Street Fighter that does Turkish wrestling. But he does oil up though. He gets all like shiny and all that. But he doesn't get handsy with the characters. Ah, it's a shame too, because if it was like visually appealing, that would be like a nice treat. But there's this character called Poison that does like hintity hint sort of stuff, but she's a trap. But yeah. Oh yeah, this is Care Bear. Gosh, it's quiet. Gosh, you can't even hear it. There we go. What other characters are there? I don't know. There's not really any like fan service like for the male lovers in that game. What about Mortal Kombat? The only thing I can think of is Kano, because like he appeals to like the bear like gay people, because like he's all hairy and gross, and like I've seen a lot of pictures I can clearly tell is drawn by a man on DeviantArt, and but that's not like quite my point though. Oh gosh, I need to sneeze, but he keeps getting trapped. Oh. Cause it's because like fighting games are like for guys, like you don't really expect there to be like any like fan service of like male characters in there. But Tekken has something. Don't know if it's intended to be like sexy or just a cultural thing, but male characters can wear fundoshis, which is a Japanese type of underwear where it's just like a strap around the crotch and all that. And I don't have to imagine what Dragunov's body looks like anymore. But yeah. And you also get like a Christmas version as well. Like, why? And why did you do that? It's not quite a mankini though. Oh yeah, like Overwatch had a mankini costume for one of the characters. I'm sure, if I'm remembering right. I remember one game had like a mankini costume, but I don't remember which one. I think it might have been Overwatch. But I don't remember. And I can't bother to look. I'm not going to look up right now, but I don't like mankinas. I think they look ugly. Because, I don't know, it just looks strange. Like, fundoshis kind of just make me think of like past traumas when I was a kid and I wasn't quite like, what's the word? I don't describe. It's like I didn't discover myself just yet, and when I saw fundoshis, I thought that was just gross and like. I still think they're kind of but they're just like kind of weird. I don't know. I just kind of appreciate like just not imagining what a Dragunov looks like. I could just put on the fundoshi like a costume and they just know. I don't know. But there's one like more revealing like costume in Tekken. It's the wrestler's like the wrestler's pants and boots. Like goes even more revealing than freaking Fundoshi. I think that's how it's pronounced. Let me look that up real quick. Yeah, I was right. I'm just going to quickly X off that because I don't like what I see. Because I don't like just any old thing. If you catch my drift. Well, not that I've seen anything. It's just I don't know. I'm just not the type just to be like I'm a woman. I must see peen. I will accept anything. I'm not like that. I don't know. I have something called standards. It looks like it's about to rain. I don't know. I'm gonna close my window after the stream's done anyways. Hey, do I sound nasally there? Because I feel like my nostrils a bit clogged. But I don't know. And I also feel like I'm talking a bit like this. I'm like talking like this. There we go. Gritty scratch. No, Pari looks so cute. We gotta keep Pari away from nasty sexiness. She's too pure. And also she's 6 years old. So behave around her, okay? She's a good girl. I'm petting her right now. Just imagine me petting Pari on the head. She needs pets, like pets on the head. She's a twizzle pet. Oh yeah, I want to find the source of like the vocals in this remix, but I don't know. Oops. Oh no, it's raining. I should close it now then, because the rain can get onto my windowsill. So. Oh. I'm just going to do the lineup for Tio, then I'm going to call it a day. Gosh, it feels like I've just talked for like just only an hour, not an hour and a half. Or like an hour and 40 minutes now. Oh yeah, and Tio's not wholesome and cute. Like he's bad. He's a bad bubbler. I don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of a trope. I don't care. Oh yeah, I was thinking because of the Legend of Zelda cookbook idea. I was just imagining like if some vegan be like, "Oi, why in the meat section have you put like Link looking all muscular? That's so stereotypical. Like should promote veganism." I'll just outright ignore like stupid comments like that. Like I'm not even gonna respond like, "Oh, like I'm sorry you have to like you feel like that and all that," but I'll just flat out ignore it. And if like someone tries like talk to me in person about it, I'll just be like, I have zero plans to change it, mate. It's already been printed. Well, what about reprints? I have no plans to change it. Like, full stop. Doesn't need to change. Well, I'm not gonna buy your book then. Well, I'm sorry I have to, sorry you feel like that. I don't know. Just don't, oh, what's the word? But don't bend the knee, that's it. But I kind of zoned out a little bit listening to the music. Actually, I want to make the surface of his tongue a bit bigger. Oops. Whoop. And whoop. And then the teeth just be a little bit more out of view. Oh yeah, when a Twigglepet is in a Twigglepet trap's mouth, the Twiggle trap can then like release some acid to melt or just digest the Twigglepet like alive, like a freaking, because it is a Venus flytrap, but for Twigglepets. But yeah. But in this case, he's not doing that because he doesn't want to kill his friend. Even though they're bad guys, they are still friends. You should learn something from that. Even bad guys can be friends. Why can't you be a friend? No, I'm just being dramatic. Let me specify. I just do like random like dramatics like that. I don't know. I don't want to get into acting or anything. I just find it fun to just pretend like I'm a freaking child. But I don't know. Well, it's not like I actually like act like a child when I do that. Why do I find it fun? I'm hungry. I'm just gonna go put dinner in the oven now. Cause my throat's starting to hurt. It's starting to hurt. I need to stop talking. I also need to plan out the comic a bit more. And try and get page 11 done by today. And then I could probably do a bit of page 12. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Wait, is this? No, it's page. Do the background base for page 12, and that should be enough for the day. I've got to try and get this done before the end of August. So actually, let me do a quick Snapchat thing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just enjoy the Sonic music while I get my phone. So I'm going to do a quick Instagram story just to show people I'm not inactive or anything. Oh, that's the wrong account. I've uploaded the snake amiibo, but it's not the snake from Metal Gear Solid. It's a different one. But Solid Snake is still on the card anyways, because it's a joke. Gotta keep working. Gotta keep working. What? Whose team is this? No, it's Cam's, I remember. Oh crap, I forget. What was I gonna put? Done some more work today. Oh, done some more work on the comic today to beat the deadline. Make it in purple. And let's put 13. No, wait, I've done. I don't know, just say 13. 11. No, 10 pages done. Green. Boom. Because it says page 13 on the Instagram post, but 10 pages are complete. I'm just kind of doing some slight progress. And also some progress that is interesting enough for the stream. So, oh, I'm going to end it here and have a nice, delicious drink and dinner. Gosh, I'm so tired. Well, thanks for watching. I hope the stream went well. No issues or anything.